Alrighty, guys, welcome. It's your host, ID Jester. Marvel Champions, it is game number 29 here. So, this is one of those games. I literally have everything for this game up until the end of 2022. I just got the new Storm, Wolverine, who are the other heroes? The X-Men. I got all the X-Men stuff and their expansions. This is one of these games that, like, literally you think I would play more because it's right up my alley. It plays solo great. You can play with two heroes, run two heroes, or do a solo. It has lots of different heroes now. Like, literally, how many heroes do I got? Good lord, I can't even tell you how many expansion heroes I purchased so far. You can see this is just my, these are all of my, we got the Wolverine and Storm, Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Drax, and Gamora, and Star-Lord, Black, that must be Black Widow, yeah, Captain America, Thor, um, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Scarlet Witch, the little bug, what's her name? Wasp, there you go. Hulk, Quicksilver, Valkyrie, Miss Marvel, Venom, War Machine, Gamora, Vision, Nova, and what's her name? Ironheart. There we go. So I have everything, like literally everything in this game. But for some reason, I play it once or twice, I get excited, and then it just I don't know what it is. I don't know why. You think I would like it more. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the deck building. I'm not a big deck building kind of guy. That's why I like um Senseless and Multiverse. Each hero's got their. I wish they would have went that way with these heroes. Like, seriously, like, here's your heroes, here's your pack. But no, there's a lot of deck building in this, which I'm not a big deck builder. I've never been a Magic the Gathering kind of guy. I'm a Dominion player. I am not a build your own deck kind of guy. So maybe that's what's my turn off. Anyways, we're going to be taking on Crossbones. We're actually going to go through the campaign. That was my goal, was to go through the Rise the Skull, Red Skull campaign. And campaign mission number 1 is get 2 heroes and take them against Crossbones. So we're going to try that out. Maybe if we do well, maybe we'll continue the campaign, see how it goes. The thing is, you're supposed to take the same heroes every time, like, so I think it would have been a lot more interesting campaign if you'd had multiple heroes that you had to, try instead of the same heroes. So, like, we got 5 missions or five scenarios that we need to go through with the same guys. I don't know. All right. Anyways, see, that's one of my. I'm a variability kind of player, right? I want to see lots of variability. When you just give me the same thing over and over again, why? Why have a mission with the same characters over and over again? We fight different bosses, but it's the same missions with the same guys. Anyways, so we got Mr. Peter Parker, of course, aka Spider-Man, and of course I am taking like 2 of the better heroes into this. Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, and hopefully pull this down. We have 24 hit points. We have Crossbones here. Create the environmental weapon deck and set it next to the main scheme deck. And then when we flip over this, it's 3 per player. When revealed, reveal the top card of this experimental weapons deck, which let's shuffle this up just to make sure that we don't have any shenanigans going on. All right, so it is attach the villain. Force response after the attached villain attacks and damages you. Discard 1 card from your hand. And then as a hero action, we can spend a wild and a punch resource to discard the card. All right. So there we go. Let's see how it goes here for Peter Parker and Captain America. Game number 29, January 29th. We've had 1 game per day, every day this month, on average. We actually played 3 different ones today to catch up, as we were a few days behind, but now we're caught up. We get 6 cards. 6 cards for Peter Parker. Sidestep. Black Cat. Web Shooter. The Power of Protection. Which is great. Double the number of resources, but all of our green cards are 1, so that doesn't help, does it? When your hero defends against an attack, he gets +2 to defense. Let's see, what is his defense is a 3. That would be a 5. That's not bad. That isn't bad. Yeah, and when we take no damage from that attack, we ready our hero. We'll hold on to that. Sure, why not? We'll get rid of those 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got the backflip. Oof, that's right. Oh, we got the strength and the genius. Wow. Okay. Steve Rogers, what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 in your hand as well. You do. All right. Nick Fury, Peacock Making Amateurs, Mona King, Ancient 31, and Mockingbird. While Crossbones has a weapon attached, his attacks gain piercing, discarding tough status card from the target before dealing damage. Wow. So if we can get rid of that, which might be a good idea. All right. We would like resources. So search your deck and discard pile for the shield upgrade. Captain America shield, which was literally 3rd from the bottom. So that would have been a long time coming. So he gets to add that to his hand. So let's do that. Shuffle our deck. Add that to our hands. All right, we are ready to go now. So Peter. He's got a lot. So he's going to play a Black Cat with some strength. After you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Add each card with a printed mental resource discarded this way to your hand. So first one, yes. Second one, yes. Well, that was worked out really well. So after you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck for each card with the printed mental resource. The little, I don't know what, I think it's the mental one. Discards. So yeah, that was awesome. Okay. We also have Spiderman. We 3 web warrior cards. We don't have web warriors. All right. Well, we are going to play a spinning web kick. We are going to spend some genius and Spiderman on that. For 3, it's going to do 8 damage to an enemy. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's down to 16 hit points. That sounds really good. I will flip over to that side to do that, actually. I will play web shooters and before I will play web shooters with Peter Parker's ability. Put that down. Then I will flip over. Then I will do my attack. Okay? All right. Then I will hold both of these cards. I will have Spider-Man punch for 2 damage. Ching ching. I will ready. So it's going to use 3 tokens, huh? 3 tokens on there. All right. I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we got 8 made too. Wow. Okay. Steve, what are you going to do? Reduce the cost of the first ally you bring into play by 1. Well, all right, I'm just looking to see what we want to do here. Stun an enemy. Can we stun an enemy? We can stun an enemy. We'll stun him. That's fine. I think we'll try to stun him. We don't need to worry about that stunned. Just stun him. So we're going to bring in Mockingbird with 1, 2, and 3. We will bring in Captain America's shield. Oh, it actually costs 1 less, correct, to bring her in because of Steve Rogers' power. Reduce the cost of the first ally you play. Right. All right. I'm going to flip over. +1 defense and gets retaliate 1. Damn. We don't quite have enough for any of that. Nope, we need a 2 is what we need. Oh, Captain or Spider-Man can exhaust web shooter and remove a web counter to generate a resource. He'll generate a resource and we'll put boost 2 into it. There we go. All right. Thank you, Spider-Man, for your help. We do appreciate it. Captain America will punch for 2. Ching ching. Black Cat will punch. Will she punch for 1? Yeah, she'll punch for 1. Why not? Punch for 1. And Mockingbird will punch for 1. And Agent 13, I think we're going to use her to thwart, so she's not going to do anything. Alright, so that is our go. Spider-Man is drawn up. Captain America, you can now 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so he will go to attack first player. He'll go to attack Spider-Man, but he's stunned. So that goes away. Then he goes to attack Captain America. Captain America will. Oh, we forgot to get rid of his. Damn, that's right. Damn, we forgot all about to get rid of his stupid thing, didn't we? We did. Oh, so at the start of his turn, he gets 2 threat on there. All right. After the villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from hand. He's going to have Pierce. So if we try to defend with anybody, let's see. Does he have anything on here? Nope. We'll just take it. We'll take it. We'll take the attack. So he will attack us. And he's going to do 3 plus 1, 4 damage. 4 damage to us. He thinks he's going to do 4 damage to us, but no. Boom. Interrupt. Defense. When you would take any amount of damage, exhaust Captain America's shield and prevent all of that damage. No damage taken. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Ha ha ha. And this only affects after the villain attacks you and damages you, discard a card from your hand. We do not have to do that because we did not take any damage. Now, we will have a encounter card, and we'll have an encounter card. For Spider-Man, we get Crossbones machine gun. That's not good. Attached to Crossbone. Uses 2 ammo counters. Ugh. Alright, so attached to Crossbone uses 2 ammo counters. Force interrupt. When Crossbone attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on that discarded card. Ugh, so he's going to be able to do that. And now the encounter card for Captain America is the villain attacks you. Oh, that's not good. We just went through this attack, and now we get +1 defense. He attacks with only 1, but we're going to take indirect damage. Alright, Captain America will defend. He will defend. So first thing, that's the attack. Now, when Crossbone attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter. And discard the top card of the encounter deck. Ooh, Shadows of the Past. We don't have to worry about it. But it's got 2 icons on here. So 2 indirect damage. We're going to put 1 here and 1 here. And now his attack on us is 0 plus 1 is 1. We have a defense of 2 plus 1, 3. So no damage. So we don't have to take that either. So, very unsuccessful attack by Crossbones. We laugh. Alright, well done, but try harder next time. It is now our turn. Although, obviously he's exhausted right now. 3. 3, 3, 3. So, we don't get the shield back either. We got him down to 10 hit points. I think we should have done more than that, but what do we know? We don't have that resource, huh? All right, we're gonna have Agent 13. She's gonna thwart for 2 and remove that that threat. And then Mockingbird is going to do. We'll think about it for a second. All right, we will. What are we going to do, huh? All right, we're going to do a Heroic Strike. We're going to pay these 3. We're going to deal 6 damage to an enemy. That's going to be him. Boom. It's down to 4 hit points left. 4 left. We did not pay for it with a physical resource, so we don't get to stun him, unfortunately. And can you knock him out? Can you knock him out? No, you cannot. Darn it. All right. That's going to be... Web Warrior, huh? I don't see. Yeah, we need this. We need this. We need Aunt May as well. We need this. Okay. Captain America will, I think, do we want her doing a point of damage? Because with her point, that'll knock him down to 3. Spider-Man can basic attack for 2. And then Black Cat can do 1. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. We could knock him out if we use both of our hero or both of our allies and Spider-Man, because he doesn't have any attacks. He does not have any attacks. But he does have Aunt May, and he does have the Helo Carrier, and he does have the backflip. So 3 really good ones. 3 for the Helo Carrier, and then the Helo Carrier for Aunt May. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. So, Mockingbird. Mockingbird, what are you going to do? Are we going to use you? That would knock her out. Yep, we're going to use her. Bam. He's down to 3. We're going to use Black Cat. Boom. Down to 2. And then Spider-Man. Boom, boom. Knocks him out. Oof. Knocked him out. Now, we're going to get Crossbones 2. While Crossbones has a weapon attachment against Pierce. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Crossbones machine gun, which he already has, and attach it to Crossbones. Shuffle the encounter deck. Well, we didn't need to do that. So he has 14 per player, 28 hit points. Okay, we're going the Helo Carrier. Oh no, wait. Oh damn. I need the backflip so I can just ignore damage. So we do not need the Desperate Defense. If I do those 3 for the Helo Carrier, then I don't get Aunt May. All right, Desperate Defense is going away for Aunt May. And Damn. We will get rid of the web after a web warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. The player draws a card. That was not a web warrior. For some reason, Black Cat. It's not a web warrior. Okay. I'm going to keep the backflip and discard those. Oh, Spider-Man is exhausted because he punched. But Captain America is refreshed. All of his people are refreshed. Spider-Man will refresh all his stuff, and he will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Captain America will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Punchy, punchy. He's going to punch. He's going to punch. And again, we forgot to do that. Damn it. We are messing up severely. All right. He will go to attack us. We will just let it come through. So the first thing is we're going to discard this and his machine gun. So let's see what we have here. We flip over card. It is 1. We will take the 1 ourselves. Boom. Damage. 1 insequential. Then he will go to attack us. He will do 2 plus 2 is 4 damage. He's going to do 4 damage to us. But no. Bam. Shield block. When you would take any amount of damage, exhaust. Captain America shield. Prevent all that damage. We take no damage, which means we don't have to discard a card again. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Sorry about your luck. He will go to attack Spider-Man. Spider-Man will say, bring it on. He'll take the attack. And he's going to do 2 plus 2 is 4 damage. What is going on, Jezza? Spider-Man says, oh, you think so? That is so funny. I am not going to take any damage because I'm going to backflip on there. Prevent all the damage. And again, because we didn't take any damage, his power gauntlets do not go into effect. So 2 attacks, no damage whatsoever now. He will bring on his encounters. Hydra Bomber for Captain America and Hydra Soldier for Spider-Man. We will pass the first player token and we will move on. So, he gets 2 threat at the start of his turn on his main. There we go. Alrighty. Looking good. We're looking good. We are looking good. We are going to exhaust this. We're going to spend a resource. Unfortunately, are we? Yes, we are. We're going to discard 3 big cards. Quinn Carrier, Mockingbird, and Webbed Up to play another Webbed Up on him. That means he's got, this guy's got 4 hit points. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Gonna take a little bit of damage. That's okay. We'll take a little bit of damage. So Spider-Man, we'll punch him for 2. Boom, boom. He's down to 26. And that is all he will do right now. All right, Cap. What do you got, Cap? What do you got? Wait, righty. Okay. Wow. Wow. We need to do 2 damage to him. Don't we? You do. Wow. Wow. All right, we will. We'll do 2 damage to him, no problem. All right, so what we're going to do... All right. He's going to bring the heal carrier in. He's going to play these 3 resources, Surveillance Team, Captain America's helmet, and lay down the wall to bring that into play. Now Captain America is going to do 2 points of damage and defeat the Hydra Bomber. Oh, when revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I did not see that, so we will take 2 damage. Sorry. Or does he want to just put 1 thread on there? Maybe he does want to put just 1 thread on there. You know what? He will just put 1 thread on there instead. That's fine. Let's leave that alone. All right, then Cap will do 2 damage to it and knock out the Hydra Bomber. Goodbye, Bomber. See you later. Agent 13 will thwart for 2. She'll remove that. Unfortunately, she will be gone now. And that is that. Wow, not great for us. Not great, but we will refresh our heroes and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll refresh all of our special abilities. Captain America, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right, he will go to attack Spider-Man, but because he is webbed up, he won't be able to. Sorry about your luck. When attached enemy would attack, discard it instead and then stun the enemy. So he is now stunned. And this guy will go to attack us, and we will take the 2 damage. And we'll just take it on the chin. Ouch. Punch, punch. Ouch. Okay. And he will go to attack Captain America, but because he's stunned, he will lose his stun status. And he will be done attacking us. Now, we have encounter card and encounter card. Encounter card number 1 for Spider-Man is, oh no, eviction notice. You may flip over, this goes to Peter Parker, which is fine because it goes to him anyways. So he can exhaust Peter Parker and remove this, or he can discard a card at random from his hand, and this card would gain Surge. No. We don't want Surge. No, hell no. So you may flip to alter ego form, which he will do. Flip. And then exhaust him to remove that from the game. He will do that. What is going on, Tim? Guys, this is game 29. Today is January 29th. We completed 3 or 4 different games today. We got Dominion. We got Role Player. We got... What was the other one? Yeah. It's like our 3rd game today, so we've caught up. 29 different games and 29th of January. So, yep, there we go. So we can get rid of that. Now, his encounter card is going to be the Villain Schemes. So, the villain starts with that. He gets 2. Now, he's going to scheme. Oh, that sucks. Because he's going to flip over that. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be exactly 6. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. So he's gone by the attack on the Mount Athena. And he's moved on to the Infinity Stone. Inside the Project Pegasus facility, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stones stored within. 6 per player. When reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Oh, God. We have the Ectosuit attached to the villain. Heroes can spend 3 resources to discard it. He gets +1 scheme and +1 attack. That's not good. He's got the Ectosuit and the Power Gauntlets going on now. Yucky, yucky, blah. Yucky, yucky, blah. Revealed the top card of the XP. Okay, so that was okay. So that we lived through that. That's all right. We lived through it. He's got 26 hit points left. Let's see what we can do now. Right? Deal 4 damage to X enemies. Discard X cards from your hand and then return Captain America's shield from play to your hand and deal 4 damage to X enemies. Well, that sounds like a good thing, but wow, we don't have any yellow cards. And we have the Genius, and this actually costs 0. So discard X cards from your hand. So that will be 2, because we need to get rid of these. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see about getting rid of these. What do we have? So we can spend a couple resources. We need 3 resources for that. We have, oh, this is a wild. We need an energy, a mental, and a physical. Let's see. He could do mental. He doesn't have physical. Ah, let me see what Spider-Man has, so I know what he can. He's got what he needs to get rid of this card. We still can't get rid of that card. Okay. All right. Well, that's the case. Now that I know that, it's time to shield toss. We're going to discard X cards. That is going to be this worthless card. And actually, this worthless card. So we discarded 2 cards, and we return this card to our hand. And we're going to deal 4 damage to 2 enemies. That's 4 damage to this guy. Goodbye. And 4 damage to you. Goodbye. He's down to 22. Nice shield toss. Now, we will play this Helo carrier and some Genius to bring in the Quinn carrier jet. And we can exhaust this to generate a resource to bring back in his shield. And then Captain America will punchy Crossbones for 2. Cha-ching. All right. Peter Parker will. He will. Oh, wait a minute. We do not want to get rid of that, do we? We do not. Oh, wait a minute. 8 damage to an enemy is nice. We can't. Here's all of his web warriors, and another web warrior, and another web warrior. He's literally got 3 web warriors in this one hand. You know what? We're going to get rid of this guy, and this guy. 1/1/1, and that's going to discard this. And unfortunately, when he goes to attack, actually, you know what? He's going to flip over after he attacks. Yes, we're going to have him thwart this turn. That's fine. He can thwart all he wants. And then I am just going to get rid of this card. We will exhaust Aunt May to heal us 4 points of damage, which takes us back to maximum 10. And then I will ready everything, and we will draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Captain America, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heal ready everything as well. All right. So, he gets 2 at the start of his turn. Then he will go to thwart or scheme. I guess it's called scheming. So it's 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 more. It's going to bring him up to 5. Then he's going to thwart with Parker. And that's 2 plus 2 is 4 more. Wow. It's going to bring him up to 9. Okay, and then we have an encounter and an encounter. And our first encounter says, all right, Hydra, Jet Team. And when revealed, Alter Ego, it's gaining Surge, so get another card. Crossbones armor, attached to Crossbones. So Crossbones would take any amount of damage, place it here instead. If there's 5 or more damage, discard this. Oh my god, so we need 5 damage just to get rid of that nonsense. Okay. There is their turn. It goes back to our turn. Peter Parker is up first. We have this one guy here. Oh, he actually has Quick Strike. Quick Strike. So, I think that means he can attack us immediately for 2 damage. So we will take the. No, we're in. Yeah, I don't. I guess he would scheme, but he has 0 for scheme. So I guess I'm not sure how that plays out. I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see what we can do here. We can do 8 damage, which will knock out his stupid thing. Is there any way we can knock out 5 damage ahead of time, though? We will. Okay, so we're going to use the web shooter. Boom. We're going to put these little spider trackers on the Hydra Jet Troopers. So when they go out, all right, I'm actually going to play these 3 cards, and I'm going to do the swinging web kick, which is going to do 8 damage, which is going to knock out his. Discard his armor, and I think when it takes any amount of damage, place it here. If there's 5, so we would put the first 5 on that, and then we put the last 3 on him. So he's down to 17, I believe. Peter Parker will come back. I will hold this card. And I need to worry about that mess. Steve, can you do something about that mess? Let me see. Hang on. I got 2 strength and energy. I got the surveillance team. Move a threat. And a beat cop, which we can move a threat there. And get +1 thwart. And exhaust this to generate a resource. I'm not sure, he says. I'm not sure I can thwart. But we need to take this guy out, which will remove 3 threat already from his scheme. So, yeah, I think Spider-Man will punch him for 2. Spider-Man will punch him for 2. We will hold on to this card. And now it'll be up to Steve Rogers. So Steve, he's got resources up the yin-yang here, which is awesome. Plus he's got Reduce the cost of the first ally played. Unfortunately, I don't have any allies, not a single ally. I have a beat cup, which costs me 3. I will spend a helo carrier and some strength to bring in the beat cup. Then I can exhaust the beat cup to move 1 threat from a scheme to there. So we will do that. Steve Rogers will flip over. And he will play the surveillance team. And uses 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. We will use one of the counters up and exhaust this. Exhaust a surveillance team and remove a snoop counter from it to remove a threat from a scheme. So we will remove a threat from here. There we go. And we will then play the Super Soldier Serum. And where are we going to put this? Maybe way up here, I guess. Can you guys see that? You guys can see it. And that is costs us 2 to do that. So we will spend some energy to bring out that. Then Captain America will punch the Hydra Jet team. And that will kill them off, which will activate our Spider Tracers. When minion is defeated, remove 3 threat from a scheme. So 5, 6, 7 goes down to 4. So much better. Unfortunately, he's going to be punching us really hard now. And I've actually got another 2 resources I can use to bring this out, but giving me +1 thwart. Actually, I will place this on Captain America in case I will be +1 to my thwart until. So now I will ready everything. That is a bunch of stuff to ready, as you can see. Unfortunately, he's probably going to hit us pretty hard now. All right. So maybe not, because Spider-Man has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Captain America 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So he's going to hit Spider-Man. All right. Now Spider-Man says, okay. I will hero interrupt. When you defend against an attack, I'm going to get defend against an attack. When you defend his attack, Spider-Man's defending. So 3 plus 2 is a 5. He attacks for 3 plus here. 3 plus 2 is 4. I did not take any damage from that attack. It says, if you take no damage from this attack, stun the attacking enemy. So he becomes stunned. Cha-ching. Because we never back down. Excellent. And because he's stunned, he goes to attack Captain America. He can't because he's stunned. Lovely. Then we have encounters. 1 and 2. First encounter. Oh, and... we give this to Steve Rogers. You may flip to alter ego form and exhaust him to remove this. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. Flip over and exhaust. And then this says, ooh, good, because the enemy would have attacked us instead. He's now going to hit Surge and draw another card. And Legions of Hydra, when revealed. If Madam Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile from Madam Hydra and put her into play, engage with you. Then shuffle the encounter deck. Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. There is none. So that is good. We need to find Madam Hydra. That's stupid. Did we already pass her somewhere along the lines? Guess we did. Madam Hydra, there she is. All right. That was the discard pile. Let's shuffle this up. Spidey and Cap, classic lineup. Spidey and Iron Man also, says Tim. Whew. All right. So, Legion of Hydra. If Madam Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile from Madam Hydra and put her into play. Engage with you, then shuffle the encounter deck. Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. Okay, so she can't take damage as long as this is in play. I got it. Okay. And she's got 6 life. That's not great. That's not great. All right, first player token moves. But we've gotten the man out of time out of here. And we've gotten Peter Parker's. Unfortunately, both of our guys are exhausted at this point. So, let's bring somebody in. Oh, and he gets 2 threat at the start of his turn on the scheme, doesn't he? Nope, it's over here. There we go. All right. Well, that's all right, because whenever we bring a guy in... All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to surveillance team, boom. Remove a threat. We're going to take the beak up, boom, put that over here. And we got 1, 2, 3 resources. Bringing in Spider-Man would be 1 less, so it's 4 resources. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 cheaper. We're bringing in Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. After you play Spider-Man from your hand, remove 3 threat from a side scheme. Oh, well, we don't have any threat on the side scheme, do we? I didn't realize it said side scheme. Okay, well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. All right, whatever. We will attach followed to a side scheme. We will play interrogation room for that. Ugh. This is horrible, actually. Spider-Man will thwart for 2 on that. Spider-Man will thwart for 2. That's Steve Rogers. He will flip back over. And we'll ready all of his stuff here in a minute. We will hold on to this card. All right, Spider-Man, what can you do? Wow. Not a lot of anything, really, to be honest. Good Lord. Because I'm already exhausted and I've got no way to bring anybody else in. Wow, that's... All right, I will never back down. And we'll spend Flow Like Water for that. And I will put on my Armored Vest. and spend 2 energy on that. And I cannot even attack, so that kind of sucks. I don't know if it's better to put this like that, maybe. Can't even attack. So we will. Yeah, this is going to be a bad turn for us all the way around. We cannot do anything. Ugh. All right, Captain America. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Crossbones goes to attack. Captain America. Do I have anything? I Venom Hydra is going to attack. Spider-Man will block it. He will take 2 damage. And he thwarted, so he should have taken a damage when he thwarted. So he blocks the 2 damage from Madam Hydra. They get 2 threat at the start of their turn. So when he goes to attack Captain America says, you know what? Bring it on. He says, bring it on. Whatever. 1 point of damage plus 2 is 3 damage. We can take 3 damage. We're down to 7. No problems. And retaliate. Take a damage. Bing. He goes to attack Spider-Man. Spider-Man will go to never back down. He's going to defend again. Plus 2 to his defense. Attack is 3. So we block it. Take no damage. Stun the enemy. So Crossbones will be stunned next turn. Alright, encounters. Captain America and Spider-Man. Captain America, Hydra Bomber. For Spider-Man, raid the armory. Incite 1. When this card is revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a weapon attachment is discarded. Revealed. When a weapon attachment is discarded, reveal that card. That is a treachery. Weapon. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a weapon attachment is discarded. So that must be this. Reveal that card. I'm assuming you put this on. I'm assuming you just. It says reveal the card, but I think you reveal it by adding it to Jerkface. I'm thinking like that. I think. Marvel Team Up was one of my favorite comics. Still pick them up once in a while, says Tim. 48 degrees outside of Rhode Island. Ooh, wow. All right. Well, I think we lived through that round again. He's down to 16 hit points. Like, literally, if we just punch him, he could die. So, because, like, literally, I can do 8 points of damage by swinging leg kick him. Would that kill him? He's down to 16 points. 16. He defended, so I can't attack with him. Spider-Man or Captain America, do you bring anybody that can attack? No, of course not. But I do have heroic strike. I can deal 6 damage and 6 damage. Yes, we can literally 6 and 6 is 12. Yeah, we can kill him. We can kill him this turn. We got the swinging web kick, does 8 damage. It costs us 3 resources, which will just make 1, 2, and 3. Boom, boom, boom. 3 resources, 8 damage. He's down to 8 points. And then for Captain America's turn, we can spend a Super Soldier Serum and a Quinn Carrier and a Helo Carrier. That's 3 resources, 1, 2, 3 for Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. Bam. So he's down to 2 hit points left. And you know what? Because it was so much fun, we're going to do it one more time. Discard those 3. 6 more damage. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Boom. And Crossbones is knocked out. Knocked out. Oof, Captain America, what a beast. Boy, I tell you what, when he gets his heroic strikes, that was perfect timing on that. That was awesome. Oof. Nicely done. So there you go. That is Captain America and Spider-Man beating him down. Did pretty good. I think they did pretty good together. They did pretty good together, I think. Not too bad. They're down to last 3 cards too. They were down to their last 3 cards. I don't like to ever go over, get those extra cards. Ugh, I don't like that. I think, is this, nope, this is his card. Spider-Man, nicely done. Spider-Man does whatever. Here's the thing with Marvel's champions. Here's the thing that always bugged me. Is the hero cards, like literally the swinging web kick, right? And Aunt May, right? Where's Aunt May? There's Aunt May. Aunt May, and his web shooter. Like, you almost always use the cards that are just, the heroes cards, right? So these are specifically Spider-Man cards. And there's 15 of them. And the other cards, 99% of the time, are just cards you discard so you can play their cards. So why didn't they just create 30 card decks for the heroes instead of having people try to build their own decks? That's I just hate that. It just drives me crazy. Absolutely drives me crazy. I don't like building the decks, and that's why I like Marvel or what's it called? Sentinels in a Multiverse. Heroes, they're ready to go. You just shuffle up the decks, you're ready to go. That's what I like. That was the best. That was the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds, where you don't have to create a deck. It's all ready to go. Oh, I wish that they would have done that with this. It's just crazy, and especially with all the content that comes out every month. You got more packs. You got to hunt down the packs, and then you got to look at them and figure out, do any of those cards fit into my deck that I'm building for this character? And half the time 90% of the time they don't. Like most of the cards, like literally, I have boxes of cards, right? I have boxes of cards that don't see the light of day because the cards aren't worth anything. So there's only a few cards that are worth anything. So literally, I've got boxes of cards that I don't use. Like literally, let's see if I can show you guys. So here is Rise of the Red Skull, right? So let's see what I have in this box. Let's see. Nope, this is the one that has all the enemies in it, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one that has all the enemies in it. So I have one box that has all the enemies in it. And all the enemies pieces and parts, which is this box. But I got another box that's this big, right? Full of cards that are just red, yellow, and green, and the gray cards. That's just filled up. And they just sit in this box doing nothing because they'll never get in any decks because they're not as good as the other cards. You can only put in, right? You got a 15 cards that come in. Your deck size is 40. So you're only putting in a total of 25 other cards. No, 15. Wait, how many am I? 25, 35, 40. Yeah, so 25 other cards. So you got 25 other cards. So of all the cards out there, and there's some standard cards, like every deck has got. There's like 8 cards that are pretty standard. You got the Adventure Mansion, which is a gray card. You usually put that in every single deck. You have the Energy card, which goes in every single deck because it gives you 2 energy resources. You have the Strength card. Again, same thing. 2 strength icons. You have the Genius, same thing, 2 blue icons. So those 4 cards are standard in every deck out there. Then you also have normally Mockingbird because she stuns your enemies. You saw how valuable that was, and she's pretty reasonable priced. So this is kind of a standard. 1 copy of that card. So that's 5 cards. Then you can add in the Quinn Carrier Jet if you're using Avenger heroes. So that's another card. We have the Helo Carrier, once again. A resource management card. And where is the other standard? What else do we have that's kind of a standard? Avenger Mansion. Oh, you got Nick Fury, which is kind of a standard. Some decks don't use them, but I mean, so there's like 8 cards you always include because they're like the best cards. They go in every single deck. So really, when you got 20 cards to add, you really are only adding between 10 to 15 cards. So your whole deck comes down to those 10 to 15 cards that you're adding because the other ones are pretty standard stuff that you add into every deck. You want the extra resources. So yeah, it's just, I mean, they wanted to make it a deck building game, but then they don't give you many deck building choices. Like literally no choices. Yeah, it's just I want to like this game more, but it's just such a pain in the ass to try and build the decks. I don't like doing that. I know some people love doing that. I don't. And also the fact that it is you got to spend all that time with the game. I don't want to spend all that time with the game. I want to play Sensos in the Multiverse. I pull it off the shelf, I shuffle the decks up, and I set them on the table. I don't want to have to try to figure out what cards are going to work with my deck. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't understand because I've spent literally, I don't know how much. Each one of these hero packs is like $14, $15. And I've got like 20 of them, plus the base game, plus the 4 big expansion packs. You got Rise of Red Storm. You have the Mutant Genesis. You got the Ultron one. There's like 4 of those. So I've got 4 of the big packs, plus the core box, plus all the expansion heroes. It's like, oh my god, why do I keep buying these packs? Why? It's a great game to play occasionally. I'm just not going to play like here's the problem, right? I had a good time with this scenario, and I'd like to go on to the next scenario. But for the next scenario I play, I have to play with Spider-Man, and Captain America again. I can't mix and match and just, I mean, I could because I can do it any way I want, but you're supposed to play the campaign through to make it a story with these two heroes. I don't want to play the same heroes. I got 30 some heroes. Why can't I play some of the other heroes? Right? Try some of the different heroes against. It's just, are you kidding me? You got Sabretooth, early Deadpool, Hobgoblin, and Doc Ock versus Thing, Thor, She-Hulk, and War Machine. A very easy system. Sabretooth. I don't have Sabretooth. Do I have Sabretooth? Where'd Sabretooth come? And I didn't get Deadpool. I'm done buying packs. I've decided I got the 4 X-Men, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Storm. Who's the other one? Wolverine. I got those 4. I think that's it. I'm not buying any more. I got too many heroes. I got the whole core box. This whole core box is literally nothing but all of the core hero cards with their 15 card packs, right? So they're ready to go. I can just pull them out. I can say, okay, I'm going to do, I'm going to play with whoever this happens to be at top. This is Nova. It looks like Nova. So I can pull Nova out. And then I can decide, I'm going to play with him with green. And I can literally take the green pack that is in Spider-Man, take the 15 cards out and shuffle them into this guy's deck. Because there's not going to be many cards that are different, if any. Which is, it's ridiculous that they try to claim that this is a deck building game. Because it's not a deck building game. Because you literally, there's only, like I said, there's only a few cards that are worth a damn. There's only a few cards that are worth a damn. So you're going to be, in all of the green cards, right? Of all the green cards, again, I'm only adding 15 cards, right? There's like 15 cards that come with the hero pack. There's like 8 to 10 that are standard, the energy card, the strength card, Avenger Mansion, all those cards go into the deck. There's like 8 of those. So I'm only like adding 12 cards. So of all the green cards that I have, and there's literally like 500 cards, I'm only choosing 12 of those, which is 99% of those is going to be in the same green deck for any green hero that I put them in. So, yeah. It's not, I know I complain because it's like, I don't want a deck build, right? And that's why I don't like this game. And then I sit here and say, well, there's not a lot of deck building. But there's not a lot of deck building. But the part of it is kind of junky. I don't like it at all. It's just, if it was truly a 20 or 30 deck and I've got a lot of variety and I'm going to be playing with different kinds of decks. It's not. That would be more interesting. But like the green deck is your defensive deck. So you put in all your defensive cards. And that's all you use. And you're done. And your red is your attack deck. And you put in your attack cards. And your yellow is your thwarting deck. And you put in the thwarting. And then what's the other one? Blue? What's the other color? I think it's blue. I forget what blue does. I don't think blue does anything. I don't think anybody uses blue. It's crazy. So there isn't much deck building. It's kind of dumb. I don't understand it. Deck building definitely isn't the right term for a game like this. I don't know what the right term actually is. Maybe deck evolution, but since the deck can change during a campaign. Yeah. I agree. It's definitely, it's not deck building, but I don't like what it is. It's just crazy. I want to like this game. I put in a lot of time and a lot of money into this system. I've got every single deck up until the end of last year when they were coming up with the X-Men, and I figured, okay, I'm going to get the X-Men, and I got them. I did an unboxing of the video with the cards, and then they have literally gone into my little thing here with all the heroes ready to go. These are all heroes with their 15 card decks. Each one of these is this, like this little pack is a hero. You can see how many different heroes. I've got quite a few heroes. I can ready to go. And like I said, I can just literally go, okay, it's a green. I'm going to put them with green, and I'm just going to take the green, the same 15 green cards I use in all the decks. It's crazy. I don't like the deck building at all, and it's just not deck building. It's deck. I don't know. And it's a good game and fun while you play it, I guess. But then when it's over, you go, okay, I'm done with it. I don't know. There's just nothing. I just don't get excited about like playing like a big campaign with this. I don't want to. I want to play. I want to play like multiple heroes. Right. I don't want to play the same heroes. I got all these different heroes. Right. They should have set up a campaign where, they should have set up a specific campaign where campaign number 1 is you take Black Widow and Hulk and you go up against Crossbones, right? And then when you defeat Crossbones, then you bring in Spiderman and Thor and they go up against the next guy. And they create a campaign where you've got new characters coming in all the time. It keeps it fresh and interesting. It's just so boring to play the same character over and over. That's why I do one-shots. I can build my one-shot, fight, and have a good time, and put it away, and then I'm done with it. And the reason you buy these big boxes for the campaign, right? And the new cards. Because there might be like one card in here that you might need to add to your blue deck. Or there might be one card in here that you need for your yellow deck. Crazy. And like I said, I can literally go to Sentinels of the Multiverse, pull it off the shelf, shuffle the decks up, put it on the table, and I'm ready to go. It's like such a difference. I enjoy Sentinels of the Multiverse so much better than Marvel Champions. I just think their design decisions they made with this game are flawed. Severely flawed. But that is game 29 on the channel this year. It's January 29th. That's right. We're back on track, my boys. We're back on track to get 31 games in 31 days. So we got 2 days left, 2 more games. I'm actually thinking about getting a game set up tonight so we can get a day ahead. So we can get 31 games in 30 days. And then on the 31st day, we can just do our end of January video where we go through everything we played and talk about everything, blah, 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 which I'm going to start doing at the end of every month. And Feeling Sniped, I recommend you do the same thing where you kind of cover at the end of the month, you cover everything you went through as kind of like a recap. So I think that's a great idea. I think it's awesome. I'm going to start doing it on my channel. So you might want to do it in your channel too. A lot of money I spent on this. $15 a hero pack. I've got how many? I'm going to count how many heroes I got because it's crazy. $15 a hero pack. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. I got 24 extra heroes, not counting, the ones, there's 4 that came in the base game. There's 2 that came in each of the packs. So, I mean, we got around 30 to 32 heroes, I think. Somewhere around there, 30 to 32 heroes. But 22 extra heroes plus the 4 big packs plus the core box. I don't know how much I'm into this. Probably like, I don't even want to know. You were thinking about an end of month chat. Problem is, after a month like this, it's basically Arkham Horror Living Card Game in my Wednesday videos. But I'm almost out of the month, and I'm not likely to have time. Okay, yeah, think about it. we'll see. I mean, that's my plans is to start doing at the end of each month, covering, because I've been logging in Board Game Geek. In fact, you guys can watch me log my new game in, let's see here, hang on. Here we go. I'll move this out of the way. We'll go here. We'll come over here. We'll go to Board Game Geek. Right. And then we can go to Marvel Champions. Right. Marvel Champions, the card game. We can log a play. Sunday. We can say took about an hour and a half. Spiderman and Captain America versus Crossbones. You can put in as much. I don't even like literally put in any information. I normally just log the play, boom, done. Really quick. I don't normally put in like, whether I won, lost, or, what I was doing. But there's 29. That's game number 29. I've got to add it to my add my other cheat sheet here for you guys. Where is that? Got to get my other cheat sheet. Where is it? Here we go. Gonna log in. There we go. Game 29. Marvel Champions. Oops. So we got to get 2 more games in 2 more days. We're gonna do our 31 games in 31 days. I'm excited about that. I thought we weren't gonna do it because we were a couple days behind, but we made a big push this weekend. Got a few games in. So and again, I'm trying to focus on quality this year. I know that was my goal. But I want to show people, a lot of people when we were doing our challenge, getting things ready to go for the challenge, where it's like, oh, I don't know if I can play 10 games in a year, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to show people you can play 10 games in 10 days, which is what I started January off. I played 10 games in 10 days. And then I thought, well, you know what? Let's just carry this out for the whole month and show somebody that, yay, you can do 31 games in 31 days. If I can do 10 games in 10 days, I can do 31 games. It's not that hard. You can do it. So it was more of a kind of just to inspire people to say, oh, if Jester can do 10 games in 10 days, then I can play 10 games in a year. Good Lord. If I can't play 10 games in a year. And then, of course, if Jester can play 31 games in 31 days, I can play 31 games in a year, right? So it's just to kind of inspire people, right? Just to kind of give back and say, hey, you can do this. If we can do it, you can do it. So put a little heart and dedication in, and you can do it too. That's all. That's all it was about. And that's all it's ever been about. And the goal is to, try and get it. If I didn't make it, it was no big deal. It was no big thing. But I've been kind of saying the goal is to get one game a day. And then once we get done with January, then we can focus in, go back play some of these games. And actually, we're not going to try and get like 30 games every month. We're going to try and play whenever we want, but we're going to play multiple times. We're going to try and, put more time into each game than just like what we did last year. Play a game, put it on the shelf. Play a game, put it on the shelf. That's what we done in January, right? Play a game, right? Put it away, put it back on the shelf. Well, we're going forward after January. We're not going to do that. We're going to try a couple different scenarios when we get a game out. We're going to try, a couple different heroes, a couple different characters. If I get Sentinels of the Multiverse out, I want to play some of the different heroes against some of the other villains, because a lot of people will come and watch that video. Like, some people will come and watch this video of us playing Marvel Champions. And they'll say, oh, that's a pretty cool game, but, it's just not for me. It doesn't look really right. But if I play a couple different scenarios, with different heroes, with, you know, different outcomes and different things. People watch these videos and they get a better understanding of the game, whether it's for them or not. If you play one time, it doesn't give people a um, really good impression of what the game is truly like until you play it a couple times. Like we played for the first time ever, we played Twilight Struggle, Horn of Africa today. And I don't know how well we did because it was our first playthrough and we might have messed up the rules. We might have done some things wrong. But that's one of those games, you know, you play it 10 different times, it's going to be 10 different ways. But if somebody comes and watches this game, they're not going to really know whether or not they like this game based upon that because I don't even know if we did everything right. So we need to play it a few times so we can experiment, we can see. So I think that would be the, you know, that was our goal. This year we're going to be much more structured in what we're doing. We're going to have purpose. We're going to have reasons. Like last year, we just played whatever we wanted and whatever we did, right? This year we're being more structured. As you see, we're being more organized. We're keeping track of every game we play. When we play it, we're actually, you know, you guys didn't see it, but it's all color coded and underlined. Any game that I've never played before. This is the first time I played it, right? In January, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games. We have 16 games on the channel that have never been on the channel before in January. So people that say, oh, Jester, you just played a bunch of, you know, cheap, quick games. Anybody can do that. No, we played 16 games that I've never played before on the channel this month. So you go and play 16 games that you have never played before in a month time and get them on your channel and let me see you do it. That's what I have to say. 16 games that I've never played before, which means you have to learn the rules, you got to watch videos, you got to understand how to play. It means you got to unbox it, you got to figure out how you're going to record it, you got to put it on the table, you got to understand how to play it, you got to present it, you got to teach as you're playing. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that. And I did it in 16 different times. Now that doesn't mean I got a lot of new games in January. That doesn't mean we're going to have 16 every month, but still 16 new games on the channel in January that I've never played before. In fact, we had one today, Twilight Struggle, Red Sea and the Horns of Africa. Actually, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games before that we never had on the channel before. We played Twilight Struggle, Red Sea, Horn of Africa, Lock and Load, Heroes of the Bitter Harvest. We played Player of the Game Golf, Edge of Darkness, Title Bout Boxing 2, Star Trek Super Skills Pinball, and Sentinels of the Multiverse Revised Edition, Rook City, brand new from their Kickstarter. Yes, we've had Sentinels of the Multiverse on this channel many times, but we never had their new revised edition. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row that we did that were brand new to the channel. Never played them before. So I am very, very happy and very proud that we got those on the channel. And we got we have 1, 2, we only have 3 war games on the channel this month. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 sports games. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17 board games so far. So we got 2 more to go. Like I said, I'm trying to be much more structured, much more, you know, purpose. What are we doing? Now, when we go to February, like I said, February is going to be completely different. We're not going to be just getting game, play it, put it on the shelf. Play it, put it on the shelf. We want to play it a couple times. I know a lot of people are interested in this Edge of Darkness that I just picked up. The huge game. Huge Kickstarter game. And there's like 3 expansions, 3 big box expansions, right? There's 3 big box expansions. There's 1 little expansion. There's a lot of stuff in that game, right? And I only showed off just a little bit of that game when we played our playthrough the other night, and it was pretty interesting, pretty good. Um, so I'd like to play a few different scenarios in that. Um, so we got 2 more. I need to think about, and I think what I'm going to do tonight is figure out what game I'm playing tomorrow and get it set up and ready to go. So when I get home, I can broadcast it and do it. And then I could probably play. Can I even play it tonight? Oof, depends on what the game is, but I could get another one in tonight. All right. Well, anyways, I'll think about what we're doing. Anyways, thanks so much for joining us. Marvel Champions. You know, if I was going to do a review, and I should start doing reviews on the channel, and I've been talking about it, and it just hasn't got around to doing them. And maybe I would rate Marvel Champions probably a 6 out of 10, maybe 62 out of 100. It is a quality game, and there's a lot to the game. It's just, I don't like some of the design decisions they made, and it's just, I know some people have this like in their top 10 of games of all time. Like, if you go watch some of the YouTubers out there, they have Marvel Champions in their like top 10, 15, 20 all time best games of all time. And yeah, I mean, everyone's different. Everyone likes different things. That's great. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It'll probably be in my top 100, but it's not going to be, it's going to be in the top part of my top 100s, I bet. I bet you it doesn't even break the top 50. It probably won't even break the top 50 because I'm doing sports games, I'm doing war games, and I'm doing board games. So your board game has to compete with a whole bunch of other things. And I don't think it's going to make it. Oh, so I think it's just it's a fun one shot. Put it away. This is a perfect one shot game. You get it out. You grab a couple of heroes. You do some stuff with it for an hour or two, and then you pack it up and put it away. I think that is. I would. I just couldn't see playing this more than once or twice in a row. Even with somebody, I don't think it would be any fun. It would get very repetitive very quickly for me, doing the same things with the same powers with the same heroes. Now, if you were like switching heroes, you like the first time I played Gamora, and then the next time I played Star Lord, and then the next time I played Hulk, maybe I can play it 2 or 3 times in a row. But if you were to like sit down and run a campaign where I'm running Spider-Man and you're running Captain America, and we're going up against a different villain every time, it would get very kind of boring to me. But that's just me. That's just me. But we'll talk about that when we do our top 100 games of all time. Thanks, Tim, and thanks, Phoenix Knight. Be sure to go and subscribe to the Phoenix Knight channel. We'll see everybody next time when we do game number 30. Ooh, so exciting. 31 games in 31 days. We'll see everybody. 2 days left. Take care, my friends. We'll see you all next time.